At this point, you want to know the truth. You want to know the real deal about the person that's in your life. You want to know if they're truly there for you. You want to know if they are there for their own beneficial gain. Are they being truthful to you? Are they wasting your time? Or even if it's a trauma bond relationship, the point is you want to know the truth and why they are there and why they are in your life. Okay? Their true intentions is what you've been praying for and what you've been seeking. You want it to be revealed to you. So, let's go ahead and start this pick a card reading. You know how it goes. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Whatever card appears in your mind's eye, 1, 2, or 3, that is what you go with. And if you selected card 1, this is for you. This is the retreat card. Okay. Now, if you take a look at this card, what Spirit is telling me is the fact that with this person, they came into your life at a specific time where, number one, it feels as if the both of you kind of took a break. You may have been through specific relationships where it was draining, it was tiring. It may have been a relationship that you were in for many years, put your all into, and that relationship pretty much came to an end, whether it was amicably or if it just kind of fell apart, right? So the two of you have that particular experience in common where you just got out of long relationships where it just didn't end well for you, and of course it had to come to an end. Okay, now both of you got to a point where you had to kind of just like retreat, go to your own little corner, go into your own little world after the grief, after possibly, crying, feeling sad, just all of the plethora of emotions that you go through with a breakup or a separation. And I would say it wasn't something that you were looking for, but it just kind of came. So the relationship may have started off as like a friendship, and then it quickly progressed into something else. And like I said before, the relationship may have quickly progressed because of the commonality in the pain that the two of you suffered, and you found commonality in those things. And so, could it be a trauma bond? It could definitely very well be. You just have to examine all aspects of the relationship and figure out what bonds you together. So, were you bonded for your likes of the likes and similarities that y'all share, or was it because of the quote unquote negative experiences that you shared that y'all find in common that brought y'all together, and you say, hey, I'm a good person, I'm a good person, why can't we find good people? Oh, you're a good person, I am too, why don't we just come together? You know what I mean? So it was more off of I deserve better, you deserve better, let's get together, as opposed to what are our commonalities? What are some of the things that solidifies the relationship for both of us that we both enjoy and that we can build upon and enjoy together? So, what are their true intentions? Whether they knew it or not, this relationship was built off of a trauma bond more than, I keep saying it, a commonality, or y'all both love old school hip hop. Y'all both love classical music. Y'all both like reading books. Y'all both like going to concerts. Y'all both, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, y'all may enjoy one or two things the same, but ultimately you understand that y'all are really different people who made it work for a specific amount of time. Now that a lot of problems have arise, you're kind of like, okay, what is going on? And it's just kind of throwing you for a loop. Y'all can't even just come to a common ground. It's a lot going on. You realize that this particular person, the energy is so strong, and you're just like, wait a minute, how did I get caught up in this person's energy? The bonding. Okay, I can go deeper in that, but that's just a little bit of information that Spirit reveals. So they're in your life, y'all bonded over trauma. If you selected card 2, this is for you. slow but steady. All right. Why are they in your life? Now, if you selected this card, this can be considered a rebirth. Okay. Now, as opposed to the first card where it was based on trauma bonding, this is kind of like the next step after, I would say, the process of healing, right? This person came into your life because I know it may seem cliche when people be like, you're vibrating on a different frequency. Your mindset is different. You've healed from the trauma. You've moved past the hurt, the pain, and different things that have affected your subconscious and your conscious daily thoughts and actions, right? And so, since you've learned your lesson from what you've been through, it puts you in a different space. It puts you in a different energy. And so you bring people, or you attract people to you who are at that same point. Just like you're like, I don't know why I always attract, like jerks or people that treat me bad. It's because of the energy that you're in, because you, deep down inside, you feel like you don't deserve better. Or it may be something that you're used to and you're not sure how to get out of attracting that type of person. Or there's a number of reasons. But I said that to say, that's the particular energy that you're in. So once you leave up out of that and you move forward and your mind is focused and you are set mentally, physically, spiritually, all the ways, all of your bodies are focused and set on moving past a particular point, that's when you no longer attract those energies and people who are at that point. Now you're in another area. Now you're in another space. And so what this is, slow and steady, you're at a pace. Why is this person in your life? They are also at the same point where they're looking for someone who is compatible with who they are now. And so this can be a good thing if both of you are still on a road to healing and recovery, and you're going to a point of where you feel satisfied within yourself. Then I would say that this is a good thing. And this can also be a person that the two of you can draw support from. You know how sometimes you feel like you're alone, especially at the low point that you're in. But you notice a lot of times when you come up out of that, or when you're at a point of transition, different people come into your life and they bring you confirmation, or they bring you comfort, or they bring you peace, or they help to revel in that energy that you're emitting. So why is this person in your life? You deserve it. You called this person in your life. Y'all both are at a point of almost want to say remission, like bringing yourself back together and becoming whole. And adding this person just is like extra adding on the cake, like extra icing on the cake. Last card here. If you selected card 3, this is for you. This is death in the reverse. Why is this person in your life? This person is in your life. If we take a look at the death card, let's say this. A lot of times when people think of the death card, they're like, oh my goodness, something bad is going to happen, or somebody is going to pass away. It doesn't necessarily mean that, right? A lot of times it's transitional points. It means something ending, which means something new is going to begin. Now, since this card came out in a reverse, this is a cycle. The thing that just keeps coming to my mind, like Spirit keeps revealing to me, is like a cycle. It's like, why is this person in your life? It's why is this person here? Why did they come into your life? It's the same type of person or energy that you always pull in. It's like a cycle. Something needs to be severed. Something needs to be thoroughly examined as to why this type of person keeps coming into your life. There's something that you're missing. Why is this person in your life? You need to learn a lesson. There's something that you keep missing. And the same lesson keeps coming. It may be in a different package, but it's the same lesson that keeps coming around. There's something that you need to learn. You need to go back over your previous lessons and figure out what it is. Plain and simple. Peace.